Hi, my name is Anya Shorey, and I'm a freshman at the University of Northern Iowa. Last weekend, I played at the graduation ceremony for UNI. After the last cap was tossed and the graduates were filing out, I heard many alums say, "It's good to be done." Now, while they may have been done with their formal education, learning is a lifelong process. And so I'd like to share with you some of the things that I've learned during my life and some things that I'm looking forward to learning in the future. This evening, I'll talk to you about some things that I have already learned, am learning this summer, and would like to learn in the distant future. So first things first, some things I already know how to do. I have a kind of unique skill set, I think, but today I'm going to talk to you about navigating my hometown, playing the organ, and creating string art. My hometown is Sioux City, Iowa, and I've lived here for 12 years now. But I think I've really only started mastering how to drive here in the last few years. I grew up driving here when I was 14, but there's tons of road construction all of the time, and there's train tracks everywhere. So it's kind of crazy to get around, but if you give me a landmark now, I can get you to where you need to go. So if you're ever in Sioux City. Organ, I started in 6th grade, and I was taking lessons from a nun at Briarcliff University. But after that first year, I've been mostly self-taught, and I've played in churches throughout Northwest Iowa and Eastern South Dakota for that whole time. And now at UNI, I've started taking formal organ lessons again, and I'm playing organ at a church every Sunday this summer. Finally, string art. I learned how to do this at a church camp called Cub Week when I was little. I really enjoy it because you have to pound in the nails and string the thread, and I find that really methodical and relaxing. Now when I go back to the camp, I help teach younger kids how to do that as well. I learned how to navigate Sioux City, play organ, and do string art a long time ago, and now I'm looking forward to learning new things this summer. Specifically, I'm excited to learn how to cook, name constellations, and learn basic phrases in Portuguese. I've never been very good at cooking, and this is largely because I'm very impatient. I don't like waiting for the things to bake or boil or brown. But as I've gotten older, I've realized this is an important life skill that I should probably learn how to do. My goal for this summer is to cook one meal a week for my family so that I can get better at cooking. As far as naming constellations go, I went to an observatory show within my first month of college, and I really like looking at the stars. I'd like to be able to describe that beauty of God's creation to other people and help show them what I feel when I look at the universe. I think that's really beautiful to be able to share that. Basic Portuguese. I was in the orchestra all last year at UNI, and I'd like to make it again this year. If I do make it, I get to accompany them to Brazil over spring break, and I'd really like to learn some Portuguese so that I can ask where to go or even how to go find a bathroom in Portuguese and not like stumble through it in English. I'd like to learn how to cook, name constellations, and learn Portuguese this summer, and I have some more long-term goals as well. These goals for the distant future include photography, sewing, and shooting. I'd like to learn photography because I enjoy capturing moments with my family and friends and observing nature, and I'd like to be able to take pictures of that in a more meaningful way than just like a cell phone camera. I think photography can be really beautiful, and I'd like to learn how to do that myself. I'd like to learn how to sew. I'd like to create cute skirts for myself, or in the very distant future, create cute clothes for my kids. I think sewing is an important skill just like cooking, and I'd like to learn how to do that. Finally, shooting. I've had the opportunity to hold a gun just once in my life, but I enjoy the idea of the challenge of the poise and the focus that it takes to shoot a target or hit like a moving skeet, and I'd like to do that too. So today I shared with you some things that I've enjoyed learning and that I'm looking forward to learn. Thank you for taking the time to sit here and listen. I think that learning is a lifelong process, and that's why I shared it with you today. The pursuit of knowledge never stops, and so I figure you might as well embrace it. The next time you're looking forward to high school or even college graduation, take the time to learn about something that you enjoy because your learning doesn't stop when school does. Thank you.